Hello and welcome to gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world.
Ooh,
Happy Halloween to you, Saber. No, actually, I am going to start using your actual name from now on. So let me know
lol,
if I
happy
am
Halloween.
pronouncing your name correctly. Is your name?
This ain't Roblox, Shelton.
No, this ain't Roblox. Chad Middleton. Welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, Chad, and happy Halloween to
Lol, Chad.
you. So, Saber, is your name Subhan? Did I pronounce your name correctly? So, to celebrate Halloween, lads, I have decided to play and live stream Resident Evil 2 Remake. So, sit back, relax, grab your pumpkin, but more importantly, and as always, enjoy the
Yeah,
live
kinda
stream.
correct.
No, I want to get perfect. I don't want to get kinda. I want to get perfect. So is it
It's
Subhan?
like soup.
Oh, yeah. That's it. You were telling me that
Then hon.
yesterday. So I said Subhan. Okay. So Subhan. Is it Subhan? Subhan. I'm not going to stop until I perfect the pronunciation of your name. Problem is though, I can't even pronounce from pronunciation, so I'm pretty much fucked. So I hope everyone has had a great Halloween
Yes,
so
perfect.
far. Lovely, jubbly. I am happy to hear that now, Saber. Suphan, because I've been calling you Saber for so long. I wanted to call you by your real name. So I'm delighted now that I've actually pronounced your name correctly. So yeah, I hope everyone has been having a great Halloween so far, and I hope this live stream will make your Halloween that much more better. Now, Subhan has been telling me that unfortunately Halloween is
Soup
not
zero.
really
Keep the so little short.
soup zero. Keep the soup. Okay, so Suphan. Is that better? Sub zero. Good one, Chad. Chad, how are you keeping?
Lol.
Suphan, how are you keeping? Suphan was telling me today that
Yes.
unfortunately, lovely, Halloween is not really celebrated uh, um, where Suphan is from.
Great.
And that's kind of, thank you. It's kind of unfortunate, really, because, Halloween is a lovely holiday to celebrate. So, the real purpose of this live stream, in actual fact, is to allow Suphan to celebrate Halloween. So I hope that my live stream allows Suphan to celebrate Halloween in all its glory. Halloween is really about celebrating all things
I'm okay. I just watched The
spooktacular.
Changeling. You
The
have to
what?
turn off HDR in Ray 7 and View in order to stream or record.
What are you watching, Chad? What is that? Yes, Suphan, you are correct. You are correct, Amando. There was a weird bug in the remake of Resident Evil 2 where the game will not allow you to broadcast
Ray 7 and Ray
with
2 are
HDR.
requires to turn off HDR.
Yeah, you're right there, Suphan. Yeah, you have to turn off HDR in this game to broadcast it, which is what I have done. So unfortunately, I may as well be Stevie fucking Wonder playing this game because it is going to be pitch dark with HDR turned off. You may notice as well that the resolution may look very low. That's because HDR is turned off. But nonetheless, I will be playing it regardless of HDR being turned off. Now, I'm going to have some serious
Spooky
fun
rain.
streaming this game. Spooky indeed. Spooky indeed. So, Saber, I really, really hope that you get to experience um, what Halloween is all about in this live
Please play
stream.
on hard for more fun.
Um, yes, yes, I will. Yes, I will. If it means that you get to experience what Halloween is all about, Supon,
To
then
make
I
more
will
scary.
do that. I will do that, Supon. If it makes things scary and spooky for you, Supon, if it means that you can celebrate
Yay.
Halloween, I will do that. It's a bloody disgrace, Supon, that they don't celebrate Halloween where you're from as much as they do in the rest of the world. So yes, once again, I really hope this live stream
Armed hard
brings
enemies fast as
Halloween
F.
to you. I know I'm gonna get my ass handed to me playing this game on hard mode. Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
And no autosave.
No autosave. It's old school. You gotta find those ink ribbons, get to the typewriter to save your progress.
Do
But
they celebrate in Ireland?
they do. In fact, Halloween originated in Ireland. Fun fact. Goes back to like pagan times.
It's a
Um,
1980 haunted house mystery film based on a true story. I
so I
felt
was,
fainted after watching it.
oh dear God. Oh dear God, Chad. Um, Always good when a horror movie is based off a true story. But yeah, Supon, Halloween originated in Ireland all the way back to pagan times. It's basically the celebration of well, not sort of, well, it's the one night of the year where the veil between
Damn
the living
1900s
world.
scary movies are too scary, always has been. New scary movies sucks.
Oh, definitely.
Originated nice.
Yeah, Halloween originated in Ireland. It was the night where the veil between the living and the dead was as thinnest. And there's a lot of history behind it. I don't know it all. I can't remember it all, but I
Did
know
you
that
hear about the
Halloween
stabbing
originated
today?
in. No. Damn, where did that happen? Oh, it was it
Stabbing.
the incident that happened on it was a train in China. Some absolute retard dressed up as the Joker and caused mayhem. Is that what it is? But we're going to have a lot of fun in this live stream. First and foremost, for Subhan to be able to
Yeah, in
celebrate
Japan.
Halloween. But I'm going to just other areas which you will see. Yeah, I heard about that. I was in Japan, was it? Yeah, I heard about that. I didn't read too much into it, but what an absolute retard that guy was. That's all I'll say about him. I presume it was a him anyway.
17
Okay,
people stabbed.
17 people stabbed. What, he watched too much Joker movies and thought to himself, I'm gonna
Jeez.
be the Joker. I've had a tough life, so I'm gonna paint my
Happy
face
Halloween.
like a Joker and I'm gonna stab 17 people. Like, what an idiot. And Jack Attack 95, happy Halloween to you as well. Welcome back to Green Hill Game and welcome to my Halloween special live stream where I'll be playing Resident Evil
Welcome,
2
Jack.
Remake, and we're all going to bring Halloween to
It's Halloween,
Supon.
Jack-o'-lantern.
It's Halloween indeed. We're all going to bring Halloween to Supon because Halloween is not really celebrated where Supon is living. So um, we're all going to bring Halloween to Supon by playing the spooky
Hello, Jack Attack.
Resident Evil 2 remake. And I'm going to have some personal fun playing this game. You'll see what that's all about in a moment. So I'm going to be playing as Leon S. Kennedy. He is going to be the star of this live stream. He is going to be one of the reasons why this live stream is going to be really, really fun. So I'm actually going to get my live stream up on my phone so I can see the comments better. Saber, thank you for making me a mod. I am now going to return the favor and I'm going to make you a mod. And if anyone wants to be a mod, just ask and I will gladly make you a mod. I'm now going to share my live stream onto Facebook so more lovely people can watch the live stream and interact with the live stream. Share. Oops. Share.
Evening.
Good evening, Alan. Welcome back to Green Hill Gaming and happy Halloween to you. How are you keeping? How is your Halloween
Oh
been
cool, now I
going
feel
so
like I
far?
can take the whole world.
You can take on the whole world now, Supon, and you can celebrate Halloween along with it.
Fortnite actually shut down in China.
Good. Long may it last. Um, so, Alan, hope you've been having a great Halloween, and I hope this live stream makes your
It's
Halloween
going
even
okay, thanks,
better.
same to you guys.
Glad to hear it, and I hope this live stream will make your Halloween even better. And Alan, we're going to bring Halloween to Suphan. Suphan is Saber, by the way, but you know, I thought I'd call it by his real name from now
They
on.
can play Roblox now, it's back up.
Yeah, they can play some Roblox now. So, I'll be playing as Leon S. Kennedy. After a few days of radio silence from his new post, Leon S. Kennedy drives to Raccoon City to scope things
And
out.
Roblox shut down too. Fortnite had its own version in China, a lot of games do there actually.
Oh, Roblox shut down as well. Oh my god, I can imagine the Zoomers, they're probably losing their mind right now. They'd be riots on the street. Fortnite had its own version in China. Oh, everything has its own version in China. It's absolutely hilarious, to be honest with you.
Roblox better than Fortnite.
I agree. From what I've heard and seen of the game and people's experiences of it, it's much more positive than Fortnite, that's for sure. Okay, you asked for it, Supon, and I will deliver because I'm
Oh
delivering
wait, they
Halloween.
only have 3 hours of gameplay per week.
That's right. That's right. They only have 3 hours of gameplay per week. Good old China. Oh, what a great city. So Supon, you requested it and you shall get it.
Yes, I feel happy I got a dog on Roblox.
You got a what? You got a dog on Roblox. Nice. So they're playing on hardcore for hardcore fans of the series. Saving requires an ink
Yay.
ribbing. That's how we did it back in the day. Like that's how I know Resident Evil. You know, you gotta go out, find those ink ribbons, find those typewriters.
X3000.
The hell's an X3000? That's how you saved your progress back in the day on classic Resident Evil games. No, there was no autosave and stronger enemies, but they're really stronger enemies. So like we're gonna have some live, so we're gonna have some fun in this live stream. We're bringing Halloween once again to Supon. I know I said that
Original
like a
Ritu's
million
hard is
times
more
already.
harder than this hard mode.
Oh God, I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you. The original Resident Evil games um, are the hardest. The remakes just can't replicate the difficulty of the original Resident Evil games. That's for sure. But yeah, so I'm not setting out to complete this game in one live stream. I'm not setting out to get any world records. I'm not setting out to prove my skills as a gamer or anything. The point of this live stream is to bring Halloween to Suphan by playing this spooky, horrific video game, Resident Evil 2 Remake. And for fun, I'm going to play on hardcore to really challenge myself. So I'm going to die a lot. I'm going to be eating a lot. But, you know,
Yeah, I
as long as
gotta
it's a
go to
fun
school
live
in 4
stream.
or 5 hours.
Oh, well, don't worry. I won't be
He's
streaming in
still
4 or 5 hours. I'll
boycotting
be
M8 lol.
asleep
I'm sure I seen the
in four
costume
and
on
five
a live
hours.
stream earlier today.
Wait,
Perhaps they
hold
brought
up.
it back.
They brought it back. That's the end of the live stream. Happy Halloween, Supon. Catch you on the next live stream. Joke, joke, joke. Well, Alan, if they brought it back, man, tomorrow morning, straight away, I'm on to Riders Republic.
We
No,
all need sleep.
we do indeed. We do indeed. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to get stuck into the game. Happy Halloween, everyone. It's even warning me. Hardcore game mode requires the use of ink ribbons to save. In
I'm not
addition,
sure,
there
but
is no
I did see it on
autosave.
a stream today.
Okay, that's good. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. If you saw it in the live stream, then it's gonna be back up. So yeah, gotta get those ink ribbons, and there is no autosave. Let's get stuck in. Select a new game in hardcore mode. Yes. Here we go, lads. The Fey burger that will make an appearance in the upcoming Resident Evil reboot movie, Welcome to Raccoon City, or as I like to call it, Welcome to Raccoon Shitty. Because the casting, character design, and representation of the lore is shitty. So who's looking forward to Welcome to Raccoon Shitty? Welcome to Raccoon Shitty is going to play a massive part in this live stream, let me tell you, lads. Let me tell you. Who's hyped? Who's hyped for that burger to make an appearance in Welcome to Raccoon City? Have you booked your tickets just to see that burger? 10 out of 10 burger. I know, I imagine trying to make Albert Wesker likeable. I mean, we all like Albert Wesker, yeah? But what they're going for is like a kind of a good guy turned bad guy approach for Albert Wesker, which is complete bullshit. Hopefully that was the director of Welcome to Raccoon City.
I remember the director saying that.
Yep. That director has said a lot of things. And it's absolutely hilarious how hypocritical those things that came with his mouth actually is.
A superhuman before.
I know.
What do I do? What am I gonna do?
He doesn't know the lore of Resident Evil.
He doesn't have a fucking clue about the lore of Resident Evil, Supan, let me tell you. Can I pause this momentarily? Actually, and I swear to God, no, I promise I won't pause too long. I just want to say one thing, yeah? He doesn't have a fucking clue about the lore of Resident Evil because Albert Wesker was a cunning, sadistic psychopath well before he got his role as a member of STARS. Anyone who has played Resident Evil 0 and particularly got the strategy guide for Resident Evil 0 and read the little backstory behind Albert Wesker will know well that there's a massive history to Albert Wesker that goes way back before he joined STARS. So don't give me this crap about like Albert Wesker being this like good guy that, I don't know, gets a good offer from Umbrella to work for them and set up STARS. Don't give me that bullshit. Don't give me that bullshit. Because that is complete bullshit. Yeah? Albert Wesker was fucking working for the Umbrella Corporation when he was a kid.
The director doesn't even know who Leon Isilmau, sheltering.
He's one of the Wesker children. Yeah, he was brought up by Umbrella. He was working for Umbrella. He was conducting research for Umbrella when he was fucking in his teens. So don't give me this crap about good guy turns bad guy. Albert Wesker was always a good guy. That's all I wanted to say on that. I'm telling you, man, that director is a strange individual. Let me tell you.
I'm still waiting for Black Wesker, sheltering.
You're waiting for Black Wesker? Fuck Black Wesker. You know, the director of Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City, is either completely taking the piss, or he is suffering from split personalities.
Wesker.
And he's just completely schizophrenic, because the director of Welcome to Raccoon City has said, in his own words, that Welcome to Raccoon City is a very true adaptation of the Resident Evil video games. That is what he has said in his own words. Well, let me tell you, fucker. This is a Resident Evil video game, fucker. Yeah, this is Resident Evil 2 Remake. Apparently, one of the games that inspired you to make Welcome to Raccoon City. And who is this guy? Who is this guy? This. Look at the camera, Leon. This is Leon Kennedy. One of the characters featured in Welcome to Raccoon City. As you can see, he is not a scruffy Hispanic. He's a clean-shaven, blonde-headed, Caucasian American. Very true adaptation of the video game is my arse. It's hilarious, like, isn't it? You know, this game is full of
Imagine
detail.
the Ray 9 Wesker be like, remove sunglasses, kept you waiting, huh, Chris?
I know, yeah. Written and directed by Hideo Kojima.
Some people say Leon has brown hair.
You kind of like, well, he doesn't have scruffy black hair, put it that way. I always love the detail in this remake. I mean, bear in mind, Resident Evil 2 was a PS1 game. So the remake is on PS4. So it's so much detail in the remake that I will never get bored of. I mean, the little things, even this copy sign, you know, I will always love the detail. Ah, welcome to Raccoon City, home of Umbrella. Look at the detail, the rain falling on Leon's shoulders. I mean, every bit of detail in this game is just fantastic, really is.
Shitty.
Yeah, you know, he has to change it, shouldn't I? If I could change it, I would, honestly. But the game is great, though. I wouldn't change the game. But the movie, definitely Welcome to Raccoon City. But isn't it just hilarious, though, how he goes on to say, the director goes on to say that the movie is a very true adaptation of the video games.
The movie, oh lol, can't wait.
I mean, that's the thing, right? This is why I believe he suffers from split personality and why he's schizophrenic. Because on the one hand, he goes to Capcom and asks print of the mansion design, and I presume the Raccoon City Police Department as well. He's went on to recreate locations like this garage.
Happy Halloween, Jack O'Lantern, to the biggest RE fan, Elbow Cup.
Happy Halloween, Damien, to you as well. I hope your Halloween has been going great so far, and I hope this live stream will make your Halloween that much better. In this live stream, Damien, we are bringing Halloween to Supon, aka Saber. Unfortunately, Halloween is not really celebrated where Supon lives, so
Happy Halloween, Damien.
We're all going to bring Halloween to Supon. We're going to bring the spooktacular Halloween holiday to Supon. I hope you're keeping well, Damien. Thank you so much, man, for dropping by the live stream. Happy Halloween to you, man, and I hope you enjoyed the live stream. We're also going to take the piss out of the director of Welcome to Raccoon City. You know, he says that
Happy Halloween, Damien.
The director says that Welcome to Raccoon City is a very true adaptation of the video games. This is Resident Evil 2 Remake, the video game that apparently inspired him to make the movie. Look at him. He is a white, Caucasian, clean-shaved Leon S. Kennedy. This is how Leon S. Kennedy looks. He isn't a goddamn scruffy Hispanic. You know, so he makes sure that the mansion looks like the mansion, the Raccoon City Police Department looks like the mansion. He makes sure to get that burger at the start of the game in. He makes sure to get his garage into the movie. He makes sure to get the fucking truck
toppling. Bring Leon to Fortnite folded hands.
Bring the scruffy Hispanic Leon to fucking Fortnite, and I couldn't give a shit if they brought him over. I couldn't give a shit. They can have a welcome to Raccoon City crossover. You know, they can have a shitty Resident Evil movie crossing over with a shitty video game.
No, not his hair.
Let's go. So yeah, he made sure to have that adaptation, the mansion, Raccoon City Police Department, the garage, the burger. He made sure to have those adaptations. But when it came to the character design,
if they bring the movie one,
big time.
I will definitely not buy it.
And that's saying something. But yeah, I really love the detail of this game. I could never get enough of the detail. Like, this is a true remake, like a proper remake, like, you know. This is quality.
Hello? Anybody there?
Bergeye Air.
Berge.
Something's not right.
I mean, seriously, was the director of
Not a
Welcome to
remake like
Raccoon...
Re 3.
was the director of Welcome to Raccoon City absolutely high when he was playing this game? Was he eating magic mushrooms? Was he hallucinating?
The
What was-
detail in Chris
what
in
was he looking
Fortnite
at?
is amazing as well, Johnny. Give it a go.
I know. I mean, it's amazing how shit it looks. So much detail, so much shitty detail. But what the hell was he looking at when he was playing Leon? Like, seriously.
It is actually Damien NGL.
Like, did he actually get mixed up with Lewis from Resident Evil 4? Was he actually playing Resident Evil 4 and then got mixed up with Resident Evil 2? Like, what the fuck was he looking at? Like, how the hell
Chris skin looks shitty.
how the hell did this director play Resident Evil 2
The
remake,
Re5 looks great.
play through Leon, and then say, you know what, we're going to make him Hispanic and scruffy? I mean, how the hell did that happen? I really want to know what the hell he was smoking.
You alright? Don't move. I'll be back for you.
Here we go now, lads. Things are about to get a lot more spooky, from this point onwards. And we're playing on hard as well. Oh yeah, by the way, Damien, hard mode, as requested
Jill
by
grabs Wesker
Supon.
sandwich as he's about to take a bite, and she says it's Jill's sandwich
Oh, yes,
now.
yes,
Sheltering.
yes, let's talk about that momentarily. Yes, let's talk about that now. Okay. In the Resident
Meth with
Evil...
Re4 plagas mixed with every Re-virus, I think.
In the Resident Evil video game, even the remake, which this director, again, claims inspired him to make the Welcome to Raccoon City
Yes, Chad, that's
shitty
the most
movie.
cringy moment. Saban, you should have requested a platinum of this game.
Oh dear God, don't be giving him ideas. Don't be giving him ideas, dear God. But yeah, it was very cringy. But yeah, so apparently the Resident Evil remake and Resident Evil 2 remake inspired the director to make Welcome to Raccoon City. Okay, there's a scene in that game in Resident Evil 1 and the remake where Jill
You
Valentine...
can't do it in one stream, and this is like for tonight, man, lol.
Oh, not a hope, man. I couldn't do it in one fucking year, man, let alone one live stream. There's a scene anyway where Jill Valentine gets locked in this room. It's where you get the shotgun. She gets locked in the room. The ceiling is coming down on her. And Barry Burton comes along, kicks the door up and saves her, brings her out and says,
Platinum takes like 30 hours for this.
oh dear God, it will take me 90 hours so at least.
Get
And then
with Johnny L. Boca.
and then Barry Burton turns around to her and says, you were almost a Jill sandwich. That became one of the most iconic phrases of the entire Resident Evil series, and it was very popular among fans. Fans have been quoting
You
it
can pay to
for
win the platinum of this game.
years and years and years. The fans have been quoting that quote. Okay, so in the movie, a desperate attempt to to recreate all of these like iconic moments, they squeezed that quote in the most cringiest way ever. It made sense in the game because she was almost a Jill sandwich, but in the movie, Wesker is eating this sandwich, Jill takes it. It's a Jill sandwich now. Let me tell you one thing. Let me ask you a
And
question.
it was said by Barry. No one ever said it before by Barry.
Yes.
He is the first one to said it.
Exactly. It was Barry Burton that said that. And again, this director is saying that this movie, Welcome to Raccoon City, is a very true
Yes,
adaptation
original
of the games.
costume.
How is it a very true adaptation? If it's Jill saying it about herself, it makes absolutely there's no context in the movie. In the movie, she turns around, grabs a sandwich, it's a Jill sandwich
And
now.
he said in a death situation.
So my question is, if you grab someone's sandwich, would you say, oh, it's a Supon sandwich? No.
Barry
You wouldn't.
don't exist in the movie.
He's not
Sheltering.
even in the movie. Exactly. So that quote is out of context in the movie, and it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. It just makes no sense. So which costume should I go with? What was the costume that Supon requested? Use Resident Evil 2 original costume. I will actually. And while we're at it, so this is the original 1998 costume
Yes,
for
like
Leon
WTF Barry is the
S.
most
Kennedy.
cheerful character, like a dad with jokes.
Yeah, I mean, imagine having a Resident Evil movie that's meant to be a true
Use
adaptation of
any
the
region
games and not
skins.
having Barry Burton. I will indeed, Supan. This live stream is for you. This is to bring Halloween to you, Supan. So let's do it. Also, I'm going to change the music as well. I'm going to have the original music. Now, so far we haven't actually gotten to the Raccoon Police Department yet, so you're not going to be hearing that music for quite a while. So it's going to be the original soundtrack, and you can hear a little bit of it actually. The menu navigation. This is how the original Resident Evil 2 sounded when you were navigating the menu, like you know.
You don't have alternative skins option, probably because you have to beat the game first.
Yeah, yeah. That's right. I got all the extra modes now and not even available. So yeah, this is the original 1998 costume for Leon S. Kennedy. You know what? Even
Original
this.
menu makes more scary, but I prefer E2R music because that's more scry.
Yeah. I mean. Alright, look at this saber. Happy Halloween. Alright, Supan. Look at that, trick or treat.
Freeze!
I mean, even this Leon S. Kennedy. Look at this danger already. This is hardcore right now.
What the?
It's a trick.
Supan, what have you done to me? But even this Leon S. Kennedy looks better than the Leon S. Kennedy in Welcome to Raccoon City, like.
Shoot in leg to stun and run away. He is
Good
gonna
tip.
wake up.
Two of them are.
This can't be.
The zombie too.
Yeah, even the zombie looks better than Leon S. Kennedy, exactly.
Hey, what are you doing?
Why do I still to this day, damn in, don't I always get lost in this exact same spot? Dead.
Lol. Oh no.
I have to say, hardcore in the remake is
Shoot in
a
leg to
lot
stun.
harder than the original. I've actually played the original Resident Evil 2 on hard mode many times, and I have to say there was no way I died after getting bit twice. No way. Yeah, you're right. That was something I used to do a lot when I played the original Resident Evil games. So shoot zombies in their leg. I think I got a bit too excited. I mean, that right there looks better. That looks more like Leon S. Kennedy than that Hispanic fucker in the Welcome to Raccoon City.
You alright? Don't move. I'll be
I
back
need,
for you.
why do I don't know why I keep getting lost when I'm coming back. It's weird.
Stop moving.
That's my terrible sense of direction, really.
The original actually looks better than that movie guy.
I know. He gets back up on you, doesn't he? Oh,
Jill actress be like, I love horror movies, but you don't know shit about the games.
exactly. Supan. Exactly. I mean,
Save
like,
ammo, this guy will never die.
I wasn't aware that Sheva was a member of STARS. But apparently, in the movie, she is.
No way. This can't be.
I mean, once again, the casting and character design of Welcome to Raccoon City It's just that, it's shitty.
Don't shoot! Get down!
There's Claire Redfield.
Trevor was like 5 or 6 at that time.
I know. But hey, also, you're right. You're exactly right, Supon. But also, the events of the mansion incident and the Raccoon City
Leon and
incident
Wesker are long close friends, sheltering.
are like 3 months apart. That's the official lore of the Resident
Face
Evil
vomiting.
series. A bit like how you mentioned how Sheva would be much younger during the events of the mansion incident and the Raccoon City incident. But the director of Welcome to Raccoon City, who apparently respects the lore and is staying true to the lore, and apparently his shitty movie is a very true adaptation of the video games. Well, he's squeezing the events of the mansion incident and the Raccoon City incident into one night. So
She was like 20 years at Re5.
oh yeah, but again, as I just said, he obviously doesn't respect the lore, so there's no reason why he couldn't just automatically make her 20 in this movie.
You alright?
Yeah, I think so. Thanks.
Even Claire Redfield, 1998 costume, looks more like Leon S. Kennedy than that Hispanic actor.
Come on! Get in!
Look at all those zombies, Supon.
Hold on.
Still looks 40 in the movie.
She actually does look quite old, actually.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know. Hopefully they'll have some answers at the police station.
That zombie looks better than Leon rolling on the floor laughing, elbow cup.
I know. That
Same
burger
with Claire.
looked more like Leon S. Kennedy.
Live around here?
I know, yeah, Claire Redfield, 1988 costume looks more like Claire Redfield. Oh, looks more like Leon S. Kennedy.
It's a good thing we found each other. I don't know what to expect anymore.
Happy Halloween as we enter the horrific Raccoon City, overrun by flesh-eating zombies, created by a shady pharmaceutical company who will stop at
Pleasant.
nothing at perfecting their biological weapons, even at the cost of an entire city and its population. How'd you like my little intro?
Claire seems like a very hard-working scout leader. Umbrella abandoned Raccoon City, sheltering.
I know, yeah.
Epic intro.
Thank you, Supon. Thank you. I really hope that you are enjoying this live stream. I hope you're getting a nice kind of Halloween experience. You know, Green Hill Gaming bringing Halloween to Supon right now.
All citizens. Due to the citywide outbreak, you were advised to take shelter at the Raccoon City Police Station. Free food and medical supplies will be provided to everyone in need.
God, this is so unreal.
Police station's not much farther. They'll know something.
Yeah, but what if we're the only ones? What if there's no survivors?
No, there's survivors. It's a big city. There has to be. Looks like we're walking from here.
Look at the lads, they're having a lovely trick-or-treat
I
fest.
like running.
Eating some
Good call.
flesh candy. Trick-or-treat.
You gotta back up. What the?
What do you think about grown-up Sherry?
Grown-up Sherry.
Shit.
Do you know what? I didn't actually take too much notice actually of that. I did see a little bit of her in the early trailer. Yeah, she does seem a little bit older than Sherry in the actual video game, yeah. And Saber, you were just talking about how Sheva would have been 5 or 6 if she was in the Welcome to Raccoon City movie. Well, there you go. If they're going to have an older Sherry, then have an older Sheva. So they're even referencing the Ashford twins. They didn't come into the scene until the Code Veronica, which takes place well after the Raccoon City incident.
Sherry will always be young, BTW. She will be young always.
Yeah, she's a bit like Lisa Simpson, isn't she? She never gets old.
I'm alright. How about you?
You can't stay here. It's not safe.
Go on ahead. I'll meet you at the station.
Oh God, what am I doing?
The movie Claire doesn't seem nice and sweet enough to take care of Sherry in the movie.
This is out of control.
Yeah, like, I mean, and what's really interesting is
She probably not in the movie, lol.
the director. Yeah, it'll probably just be a cameo or something. I haven't played this game for a while. Listen to that classic music. I am going backwards because it's me. What else would I be doing?
Lol.
It's true, like my sense of direction is terrible.
Shit. It's everybody. They've all turned. There it is. The station.
I can always tell where games want me to go. It's like a supervision.
I want that. I want that supervision. But what I was going to say earlier is, originally the director actually had actors that looked like the characters, but the director felt like it wouldn't make sense for the game's story. What utter bullshit.
Just look everywhere from UI.
So it makes sense for Jill Valentine to have an affair with Al Wesker. Okay. It makes sense for Claire Redfield to be calling, or for Chris Redfield to calling Claire Redfield a conspiracy theorist. Oh, that makes sense for the story.
Noise in the demo.
There was actually. Christ, it was scary. Isn't he just absolutely crazy, like, that director, like? Like, the only good thing that will come out of Welcome to Raccoon City is nostalgia. Like, this police station, the RPD, right? This looks exactly the same as Welcome to the Raccoon City movie. You know, both the outside and the inside. So this is going to be perfectly replicated in the movie.
Hello?
And it's going to be good to see.
Here?
But outside of that, it's going to have terrible... It has, like it's not going to, it has.
Edition rumors are spreading, BTW.
Yeah. Oh, well, oh God, hopefully we'll get to hear at least of outrage before we, hear about. I mean, so like they already released the game for God's sake. Oh, but you know what's really funny now? Do you know what's going to happen now? You see, when Resident Evil 3 Remake got released, the fanboys were crying, because they didn't get their clock tower, and it was too short and it was crap, right? And now, now Capcom are giving them what they wanted, and the fanboys are like, oh, here we go now, they're releasing another Resident Evil 3. It's like, if I'm never happy, the fuck, like, there it is, the good old classic ink ribbon. This is what we needed back in the day, lads, to save our progress, as well as the ink ribbon, or as well as the typewriter. I should really save,
Hopefully
actually.
it's better the multiplayer got delayed because of the RE3R Nemesis edition.
Hopefully it's better the multiplayer got delayed. That's right.
They're just toxic.
Toxic fans, man, they're everywhere. I actually have high hopes for Resident Evil Reverse.
Hardcore gives back nostalgia.
Oh, it definitely does. But you know what, though? I think difficulty wise, it is far more difficult, though. I have to say that, though, but there was no way that I died after being bit twice in the original Resident Evil 2. There's no way, man. I've got my Samurai Age. Albert model. You know, Capcom has been teasing the return of Albert Wesker for a long time.
For today's modern audience.
Oh, they have, yeah.
Reverse doesn't seem fun. That much might be fun with friends.
Let me tell you about Reverse. I was actually talking about Reverse in one of my live streams leading up to the release of Resident Evil Village, and even while I was playing Village, actually while I was playing a beta actually of Reverse. I felt like they needed to make this game the online component of the entire Resident Evil series. I actually made a comparison to GTA Online. You know, GTA Online is a big, massive service. Like, let's face it, it's a huge, huge service. You know, it isn't just some sort of a mini game or some sort of an extra mode in GTA 5. It is its own thing, you know. It's the online component to the entire GTA series. I felt like that's what Resident Evil needed to do with Reverse. I felt like they could bring in so many villains.
I am kinda glad they removed the Lewis line, but I hate they removed Ashley asking some time to spend with Leon and Leon flirting with Honeygirl.
Yeah, apparently because of sexism and stuff, it got censored. Welcome to woke culture, everyone. So I was optimistic that they could bring...
get Tom Holland to be Leon, sheltering.
Tom Holland would actually do a better job, to be honest. At least he's white, Caucasian. So I was hoping that they could bring in a load of characters and villains.
I need to censor.
Exactly, from the Resident Evil series, more maps, more locations, and as the series grew, and as more games in the series, came along, that they could kind of incorporate those characters and maps with Reverse. So basically, I have high hopes for it. And after saying that, the game got
his hair will be black.
It's true, actually, yeah. But he will still do a better job anyway, that's for sure. So I'm going to put this... Oh, let me take this out first. But yeah, Capcom have actually been teasing the return of Albert Wesker for quite a long time, actually, since Resident Evil Umbrella Corps. This shady new Umbrella comes along that apparently is responsible for cleaning up biological warfare. But apparently, like, it's this, the voice actor was
the Albert model
Douglas.
has very high chance of critical headshot.
Nice. I know, yeah. I got a few headshots actually in. So yeah, what's his name? Something Douglas. I forget his name. But it was actually the voice actor of Albert Wesker was actually in Umbrella Corps, and this character is maybe this high up staff member who's more or less telling you that Albert Wesker. No problem. It's more or less telling you that it's Albert Wesker. And then, like in the remake of Resident Evil 2, you've got this gun in DC Douglas. Thank you. And in Resident Evil 7, the gun is there as well. So yeah, they're teasing it, like I'm telling you. Don't have any ammo at the moment. So this is hardcore. This is hardcore stuff. Just for Halloween.
There has to be someone here. Not good.
David! Marvin! You there? I found a way out! It's in here! Send reinforcements! East hallway!
I gotta find that guy.
And spoiler alert, things don't go well for that guy, let me tell you. I know I'm playing on hardcore, but wasn't there a herb? Wasn't there a herb here? Oh, I will never tire of the iconic, legendary, classic, original soundtrack of Resident Evil 2. You can't describe it. Welcome back, Supon. I was just talking there about the original soundtrack of Resident Evil 2. It can't be beaten. It's hard to describe what it does emotionally to you. You know, it's really hard to describe that feeling. It just brings you back. It just brings you mentally back to when you first played Resident Evil 2. It's the only way I can describe it, really. I'm actually looking for a herb, man, or an herb, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Herby herb. I could actually complete a puzzle up here, actually. If I remember the combination.
Herby herb.
Herby herb. No, I don't remember the combination. I reckon it's the combination. Look, there's a giant herb. No, it's not really.
Something lion or something I can't remember too.
Yeah, same here, man. Yeah, there's definitely a lion there somewhere. Oh, there's a herb. But shouldn't I really wait until I get a red herb? So I can kind of combine it, you know?
Every plant in this game is herb.
Yep. Oh, they're all herbs. Herbs. Green herbs. Blue herbs. Red herbs.
You're in danger.
Yeah, so I better get that red herb and then combine it with the green herb to get a perfect health revive. Did you know? Welcome to Raccoon City. Did you know, while we are the home of a pharmaceutical giant umbrella corporation, Raccoon City is a vibrant and dynamic city with a long, rich history of its own. In this guide, we'll introduce you to just a few of the more unusual points of interest our city has to offer. Raccoon City Police Station. The building in the centre of town wasn't always a police station. In fact, it used to be an art museum. Various features like the unusual clock tower and a goddess statue in the main hall remind us of a bygone era.
Crystal and nobody will go to the mansion, and Leon and Claire at RPD.
You do know that Claire Redfield is going to be in the mansion in this movie as well. Just another example of how this director has just fucked up the representation of the lore.
Jill might die, I think.
And if Jill dies, he dies. I'm going to go after that director, and I swear to God, I'm going to assassinate him. Orphanage. Just a few blocks from the police station is an orphanage founded and run by the Umbrella Corporation with the help of a generous donation. So it amazes me. Apparently, they're going to bring this. They're going to bring this into the movie. Welcome to Raccoon City. They're going to bring the orphanage in. Apparently, Chris Redfield and Claire Redfield
sheltering.
grew up in the orphanage, and they're going to bring in the whole element of the Umbrella Corporation, kind of doing some research. It's amazing to me that the director plays through this game, reads this document, and says, we're going to do this.
It's like Capcom really wants Jill dead.
But then, no, I think Capcom. Listen, Capcom helped out with this movie, but only in the area of providing them the blueprints for the mansion, and just probably ensuring that that they didn't go too crazy. Even though it is fucking still crazy, but they probably made sure they didn't go too crazy. That Leon Kennedy, wasn't like a morbidly obese Nazi or something. I don't know, just making sure like that things weren't too crazy. Like, but other than that, like Capcom didn't make this movie. It's the fucking director that made the movie. Just a few knocks. The building is known for its stained glass window, which attracts visitors from around the world. I think that last part was made up. Why would you want to come from all over the world to visit an orphanage? Because of stained glass.
Shoot it on Toronto. My brother could have go there, and Clow shooting is also on Canada, but it's far off from him.
Nice, man. Nice. I know they actually filmed Resident Evil Apocalypse actually in Toronto as well.
They had to reshoot the movie after Sony saw it. Sheltering.
Really? Is that a true story, Chad? Sometimes
is the one I am waiting for.
Your sources are not 100% accurate, Chad. Just saying. Oh, The Last of Us, man. That's going to be a good representation of a video game. Oh man, the detail is just amazing. This isn't even HDR because I had to turn HDR off. In count of the glitch. You can't broadcast the game in HDR, which is just weird. Lots of weird glitches happen to me lately. Including a bunny costume. I literally don't know. Listen to this, right?
Every episode will cost $10 million.
People's Xbox version of look at rain pouring down. Of Riders Republic is crashing, so they remove the bunny outfit on every platform. Doesn't make any sense.
Abby hasn't been cached yet, I think.
Oh, I think she has, man. Let me do it. I think she has, Supan, because they released a still of the movie. You see. Oh, sorry, Abby. Sorry. I don't think Abby's going to be in it. It's going to be focused on the first game. Sorry, I got mixed up there for a second. I didn't realize you said Abby. I need ammo. That's what I need. Never mind the herbs. I need ammo. Oh, do I see ammo? I see ammo.
Abby is a good character. I don't know why I don't hate her now after beating the game.
You know what, man? I think as long as you can enjoy the game and you can put other people's hate aside, that's an interesting quote. Put other people's hate of the game aside. And if you end up enjoying the game and you end up enjoying the character and you end up enjoying the story of the game, then that's all that matters. Because a lot of the time we get caught up with other people's hate. We hear about, oh, I hate this game. And you kind of feel like you have to go along with the hate.
Spoiled for me. The game wasn't even fun. I played on the easiest difficulty because I was focused on the story.
Yeah, that's actually a nice option for players, actually. Some games give you the option to, if you just want to focus on the story, then they'll tone down the difficulty for you, which is actually nice. It's good games do that. Only 5 bullets.
Grounded mode came, that's fun.
Yeah, do you think that, seriously, Supon, do you think that hardcore in the remake is just... I know you said earlier that it wasn't as hard as the original, but I don't know, man. I mean, I only have 5 bullets and I'm already on danger. That's got to be harder than the original. No, it is definitely. I know, yeah. Leon S. Kennedy doesn't stay out for anyone. It's that classic music again. Very spooky. Man, Subhan, this is what Halloween is all about. You know, we celebrate all things spooktacular, you know, creepy and atmospheric, horrific. This is what it's all about, Subhan.
You are
Happy Halloween.
inexperienced for remake, that's why it's hard for you, RN man.
Correct. Correct. Because I've definitely played the original Resident Evil 2 remake a lot more than the remake, and they do operate differently, so you are correct there.
People wanted Re6 to spend.
Sick.
Johnny, you will literally nuke Pakistan and India because they say Re6 has the best gameplay.
Well, you better find a new home, Supan, because I will definitely nuke
Buffering my
Pakistan.
internet.
I know there's nothing worse than Supan's internet.
You got this.
Yeah, you've got this. There's a switch.
Lies. Dead aim is best gameplay. Sheltering.
Oh, Chad Middleton had to get the dead aim comment in there, didn't he? My fellow Americans, we are fucked. That is all. No questions. Nothing that happening though.
Dead aim is okay, but it was hard.
Oh, it's grand, to be fair. It's a grand game. It's just not really kind of canon. Like, you know, it's nothing compared to like the spin-offs like Revelations. Like Revelations is pretty much canon. Like it's pretty much its own thing, but it's still part of and connected to the main storyline of
Ammo on the
Resident Evil.
zombie.
What the fuck was that? I just literally heard growling.
Revelations is canon.
Did anybody
I
hear?
didn't know that.
Did anybody hear? Oh, Supan. Revelations is 100% canon. They mightn't refer to the events of Revelations 1 and 2 in the mainline games, but it is definitely canon. I can confirm to you 100% that it's canon. Games like Survivor and Dead Aim and games like that, they wouldn't necessarily be canon, but Revelations 1 and 2, definitely canon. They're not going to introduce Alex Wesker in Revelations 2 and completely disregard that. That's not going to happen, believe me. So things like the BSAA being like kind of like folded, looks like Leon S. Kennedy is doing something to this zombie. Sorry, did anybody hear growling earlier? Or was that, maybe that was a dog outside? But I definitely heard growling anyway. It was actually freaky. Thanks for the heads up there about the ammo on the zombie.
Alex Wesker was boring off.
I actually think Alex Wesker was a very interesting and exciting character. It was great to finally meet Alex Wesker. You hear about her in the Lost in Nightmare DLC for Resident Evil 5 as actually one of the only surviving member of the Wesker Children Project, and she was trying to carry out Spencer's vision to become a god of a new world and for her to be superhuman. And she had a different take on it. Like, she wanted to basically transfer her consciousness into a vessel, and she needed to find a vessel that didn't experience fear, because she needed to essentially shoot herself and then kill herself, and then she would go into the new vessel, and she successfully did that with Natalia.
Like when you find out another Wesker family, you get excited, but then you're like, oh, okay, don't care.
Oh, I cared. I I cared a lot. We're all different, Supon. We all have different opinions. That's fine. But for me, I was very excited. I really want Capcom to pick up from where Revelations 2 left off. I thought it was fascinating, and it opened up the possibility of Albert Wesker being still alive. No, I thought that was fantastic. To finally get to meet Alex Wesker, see what she was up to, seeing her transferring her consciousness into somebody else. It was, I really enjoyed that, I have to say. Anybody taking a shit?
Jake finds out there are more of his evil family and tries to find them Revelations 5 plot.
Ah, well, Jake Wesker was complete bullshit. That was completely pointless.
We'll see the CW Wesker girls in the Netflix series, Sheltering.
I know, yeah, Chad. Happy days. But Jake Wesker was just a complete joke of a character, and it was just completely... oh yeah, first aid spray, that's what I need right now. That's exactly what I need right now. Yes. Finally. Who leaves first aid spray on the top of the toilet bowl? Weird. But I'll take it nonetheless. Jesus. To read the notice.
Open up! Hurry! Open up!
Now this is going to be very Halloween-esque, Supon. You know this scene very well. This is one of the most goriest scenes I think you will see.
When they finish, there is no reason to live anymore, lol.
I'll actually talk about that in a moment, but I really don't want the series to end. I don't understand why it would end. It's a very successful series. It gives Capcom a lot of money, a lot of profit. I mean, there's been 6 Resident Evil live-action movies so far. There's been like 3 or 4 CGI adaptations. There's an upcoming reboot. There's a Netflix series on the way. Crossovers with Dead by Daylight and Fortnite to keep Fortnite relevant, of course. So I don't think it would make sense for Capcom to, close the door on Resident Evil. But I will add more to that in just a moment.
I'll get you out.
Oh, well, he got him out, but not in one piece.
Please, give me your hand. Help me. I got you. Give me your other hand.
Ooh.
But the story has to finish one day.
Itchy
Eventually
tasty.
everyone will. Don't care. Chris and Leon like 40s 50s now. They can't fight forever.
But see, you make a good point, Supon, but there's maybe something that you haven't thought about, which I will actually discuss. I'll discuss right now, seeing as we're looking at this lovely little notebook. Saber, let's look at the Metal Gear series as an example of how the Resident Evil series can continue to go forward. Okay, so Metal Gear. You had Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. Okay, so that's quite a few Resident Evil games. Maybe a lot of fans of Metal Gear said to themselves, okay, what can they do next? We've seen Solid Snake plenty of times now. Okay, what's he going to do next? He's fought Big Boss, he's saved the world from a nuclear Strike. Okay, what's next for Solid Snake? What's next for Metal Gear Solid? Surely the story is complete by now. Or they even went back to the roots
Ethan is alive, sheltering.
with Resident Evil 3. You know, now that we've seen the end of Resident Evil 4, what can we do next? And look what Konami and Hideo Kojima did with Metal Gear Solid 5. They continued the origin story. Basically, I want to talk about Metal Gear Solid 3. So Metal Gear Solid 3 goes back to Big Boss, the origin story of Big Boss, who he was, how he became Big Boss. So I think that Resident Evil can go forward by going back. And there's quite a few things they could do in very interesting kinds of ways.
Yup, everyone's most boring favorite character.
Who's most boring favorite character? Did I miss some? Oh, Ethan. Ethan is fine. Ethan is fine. Ethan has the most tragic story of the entire Resident Evil series. At least Chris Redfield got to, you know, he was eased in, not eased into. Sorry. Chris Redfield had some time to process his trauma. Okay, when Chris Redfield survived the mansion incident, at least he had some time to process everything that was going on. Ethan Winters' tragic story has been the roller coaster from hell. Like, he finds out that his wife is missing, presumed dead. Right?
I kinda want Regains to finish.
Like, months and months and months, I think it was like a year goes by, and apparently she contacts him. I'm still alive, come get me. He goes out to Louisiana to find her in this creepy house. He does find her, and she tries to kill him. She literally tries to kill him. She literally comes at him with a fucking axe and cuts off a chainsaw and cuts off his fucking hand.
His life is hell because of dumb Mia.
Yeah. So he's like, what the hell is going on here? He eventually gets to the bottom of it, finds that there's some mold that is taking control of Mia's mind, and that's why she's doing the things she's doing. And along the way, he bumps into the Baker family, who are just completely under the control of this mold, and Lucas, who isn't. Lucas is an absolute psychopath. Lucas causes Ethan's life hell. But he eventually...
I can't MSG for now because doing some work.
No, you're
but
fine.
I am still here listening.
Thank you, Supon, you're fine. So he eventually survives the Baker family incident. And he doesn't have that much time to relax. Okay, they himself and me do have a baby together, but the baby is monitored by the BSAA because of the fact that it is a biological weapon, because it was Mia was still infected by the mold. So they move away to try to get away from what happened at the Baker estate. And the next minute, Chris Redfield is showing up at his house, shoots Mia, goes off with his baby, and Chris is like, what the fuck is going on? Why does this keep happening to me? So he goes to Romania to try to find Rose. Finds out that Mia wasn't Mia. It was actually a fucking complete Mother Miranda. Finds out that he was actually dead, that he died in the Baker incident. Come on, Saber. Do I need to go any further? I mean, Subhan, he has had a tragic story, and he's had no time to process it, and now he's presumed dead. So, most tragic story of the entire series, like, in my opinion. What was the one that was... So it's a wolf, a leaf, and a bird. That's the one. Here we go. Oh. His head is in... Is he dead? Look at the detail. Oh, he's still alive. Oh my god, he's alive. Oh, he's not. I have no ammo. Oh, this is beyond hardcore, this difficulty.
Jesus! They're everywhere!
Oh. Get out of here, Leon.
My mom wants me to sleep.
No problem. Supon, you get some sleep, man. I hope you had a lovely Halloween. I hope I managed to bring Halloween to you. And I will catch you in the next live stream. Good night, Supon. Sleep well. Don't let the zombies bite.
You're safe. For now.
And hey, just shoot them in the leg and run away.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Bye,
See, what
Saber.
I used to do in the original Resident Evil games, I need to remember my strategy. I need to remember my original strategy. What I would do is, if I knew I was returning to an area where zombies were or monsters were, I wouldn't worry about killing them.
It was fun, but I am still wearing headphones but lying.
So you're gonna pretend that you're sleeping. Legend. So yeah, that's what I would do. If I knew I was returning to the area, then I would make sure that they were dead, because otherwise I'd have to fight them again and I'd forget they were there and I'd end up dying. So I have to try to remember my original strategy. But you're exactly right, Saber. Like, there's no need to waste ammo on zombies if you're not going to be returning to them. This isn't Call of Duty Zombies, you know what I mean? It isn't about unloading lead on the enemies in Resident Evil, that's for sure. But you're right, what you said there earlier, Supon. Like, I'm not that experienced when it comes to the remake. I'm you know, if I was playing the original, I'd feel more at home, you know, that kind of way.
Leon Kennedy. There was another off strike. I couldn't.
Here.
Man, even a black Marvin looks more like Leon S. Kennedy than Leon in the movie.
Does anyone know what started this?
Not a clue. But honestly, all you need to know is that this place will eat you alive if you aren't careful.
Yeah, well, I was supposed to start last week, and I got a call to stay away. I wish I'd come here sooner.
You're here now, Leon. That's all that matters.
Okay, Lieutenant? I'm ready.
Hopefully you'll be able to find a way out of this station. That officer you met earlier, Elliot. He thought this secret passageway might do the trick.
This is good news. We can get you to a hospital.
No, I am not the priority here.
Lieutenant, I'm not just gonna leave you here.
I'm giving you an order, rookie. You save yourself first. I'd come with you, but I'd just slow you down. Now,
the one thing is the remake, well, not the one thing, but
I can't take
stop.
one of the biggest things that the remake brings to the plate is
Or not,
emotion
you do not hesitate.
in storytelling,
Take it out.
because of the
Run.
detail in the cinematics and the facial expressions and the voice acting as well. You don't get that in the original version, that's for sure. But hey, back then that's how it was done back then, you know. Marvin, I'm just going to put you out of your misery, okay? No? Okay. Good old survival knife. Come on. You want your go? Come on. I'll knife you. Up. Up over there. Alright, so as I said, bird, leaf, no, a wolf, leaf and a bird. If I'm on that, yeah. Oh, good old puzzle solving. Do you know what though? Can I just say something about the Welcome to Raccoon City movie? I probably said it a lot of times by now, but I've spoken about the negatives of that movie a lot, haven't I? Obviously, Welcome to Raccoon City has terrible casting. You know, Buffy Hispanic actor for Leon Kennedy is terrible. Casting I believe she is a mixed race. I'm not sure if she's African American, but I believe she's mixed race. Actor to play Jill Valentine is just unbelievably terrible. And the character design is just really disappointing. Albert Wesker without sunglasses, without his iconic gelled blonde hairstyle, is just disappointing. Squeezing the events of the mansion incident and the Raccoon City incident into one night is a terrible representation of the video game's lore. Which makes me laugh then when I hear him say that this movie is a very true adaptation of the video games. Again, this is the video game. I am playing said video game, Resident Evil 2 Remake, which is one of the video games that has heavily inspired that movie. This is Leon S. Kennedy. This is how Leon S. Kennedy looks in the game. He is a Caucasian American with a clean shaved face with brown hair. He is not a scruffy Hispanic. So that's just the negatives. But to be honest with you, there are some positives as well. I mean, it's definitely going to satisfy your nostalgia. I mean, the mansion in this movie is something else. It is just amazing. Like, it is the mansion in terms of cosmetics. But they even brought in puzzles from the mansion. Like the iconic piano puzzle is going to be there, along with the iconic Moonlight Sonata music as well. So I'm really looking forward to. And the Raccoon City Police Department looks like the Raccoon City Police Department. So yeah, that's really the only positives, really. But at least it's something. At least it's something. So it's complete a puzzle here. So wolf, leaf, and bird. To get a lion medallion. How are you holding up, Marvin? God, I definitely to add to what you said there earlier, Supon, I'm definitely more experienced in the original Resident Evil 2. I remember back in the day. What's this now? So 2 seconds. Samsung account legal terms updated. Go away. Tap here to sell your soul to Samsung. Why not? But I remember in one day I completed I think it was Leon scenario A and Claire scenario B. But I actually No, I actually think it was I literally completed the entire game in one day. I'm talking Leon, Claire, both scenarios in one day. Jesus Christ. And I was in school back then. Like, I mean, I had to get up for school. I had to go to school. I had to be in school. I had to go home and do homework. You know, I was a kid, so I didn't exactly have access to the TV whenever I wanted to. And video games. So I don't know how the fuck I managed that. It obviously must have been the weekend. But God, I don't think I'll ever be able to replicate an experience like that, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's definitely yeah. So the remake, I've completed it like a few times, but definitely didn't complete it as much times as I did with the original. I definitely didn't complete it in one day, that's for sure. Oh, you actually have to interact with it. It's weird how you just can't do it manually. Like.
This is not how I imagined my first day.
Have you played the N64 games?
I have, Chad. Let me just read out something to everyone in the live chat right now regarding the Nintendo Switch Online membership, particularly the expansion pack. So I'm going to give you a very long answer to that question. I don't know if you've heard, Chad, but the trailer, the video to the Nintendo Switch Online membership expansion pack has become the most disliked video in YouTube history. That deserves an award right there. Like, honestly, there needs to be like an award at the Game Awards just for that alone. This is what I said. I said, I just think the reaction is just completely overrated. This is what I said on Facebook earlier today. I said, people need to get a grip. How much money do these people who bash the service pay Epic Games a year on cosmetic skins? How many times did they and will continue to pay full price for GTA 5? Also, if Nintendo released an N64 Mini, it would include a select number of games at a price of like €80 at least. The N64 games on Nintendo Switch Online is a growing library of games. As for the performance of some of those games right now, I'm sure a patch is on the way. How many of those people play Cyberpunk? The game is 100% broken. Look, the service is not perfect, but wind your necks in. I love saying that. I swear to God, I'm going to say it. I don't care what it is. If someone just says something messing to me, I'm just going to say, wind your neck in. Wind your neck in.
YouTuber I watched earlier said, the input lag isn't as bad as they make it out to be.
Let me finish. Let me finish now, Chad, boy. But wind your neck in, Chad. Wind your neck in. Joke. I love saying that. Where was I? Wind your necks in. It's an optional €20 upgrade to play a growing library of N64 and Mega Drive games, and free content like Animal Crossing Happy Home Paradise. What I like, and to answer your question, Chad, yes, I have played an N64 game. What I like about the classic games is playing games I have never played before. Also, you can use your gold points to get a discount on the price. I'm going to talk about the discount actually. If you have days remaining on your current Nintendo Switch Online membership, you can actually get a discount depending on how many days you have left. They will basically deduct the amount. And on top of that, if you have Nintendo Gold points, you will be able to use those points to get an additional discount on your membership. So I've been playing a game on Nintendo 64 called Winback Covert Operations, and I'm telling you now, right, it is proper fun. It has this like revolutionary, like at the time, revolutionary cover and aiming system that actually inspired, much to my surprise, iconic games like Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of
Still
Liberty,
here, BTW, everyone.
and Resident Evil 4. Thank you, Supon. I appreciate your support, man. Hope you're enjoying. Hope you're having a lovely Halloween so far. Nice to be able to bring Halloween directly to you. So that's a great game, like, you know, and it's just really fun to just go behind the obstacles and the walls and to take cover and to lean out and shoot. Like it just feels fun. It feels natural as well. I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of modern games and they do that and it just doesn't feel as good. Like not even Metal Gear Solid 5 feels as good as that game. And that's the God's honest too. And Chad, I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of people make things out to be a lot worse than they actually are. And that's what I think this whole situation is. First of all, it's optional. It's an optional upgrade. You don't have to pay €40 a year. You know how people like to compare it to PSN, PS Plus and Xbox Live Gold, whatever the hell it is. Well, if you want to compare Nintendo Switch Online to those other services, let's look at the fact that you have to pay €60 a year for those services.
This stream actually is enough for us to enjoy Halloween.
Thank you. I am glad to hear that. Whereas Nintendo Switch Online membership, you have a choice to pay €20 a year or €40 a year, depending on what you want to get out of the service. So if you want to compare, then let's compare. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think they're all different services and they offer something different to everyone. You know, that's my opinion on it. But I think the whole thing is just overrated. Like it's just completely blown out of proportion. People need to wind their fucking necks in. Wind your neck in. Oh my god, man, that's my fucking. Oh, I'm not gonna stop saying that, man. I'm gonna say it to everyone, man. I don't even care what the context is, man. I'm just gonna say it, and say it, and say it. So one of the things I actually like about this remake is it doesn't just carbon copy everything that the original game did, because what Capcom did is they took into consideration, you know, the original players who have played Resident Evil 2 back to front like myself. So in the original, we would get to this area and we would see a licker past the window and it would surprise us. But now in the remake, it's not here. So the licker could be anywhere. So when you're playing the remake for the first time, you're like, oh fucking hell, where is it? You know, so you are scared, but they kind of tease you because you see all the blood here, so you're thinking, oh my god, is that actually a licker? You know, but he was here actually, because you can see the marks on the wall, but he's not here right now. He will eventually be here. Oh, the classic soundtrack, man. Supon, I hope the classic Resident Evil 2 soundtrack is giving you a fantastic Halloween experience. Actually, come to think of it, does Resident Evil 3 Remake have classic soundtrack options?
Yeah.
Ooh, I didn't know that. Oh, sorry. You were answering my question about, am I giving you a Halloween experience? I am glad to hear that, Saber. I can't remember if he actually gets up. But let's find out. Okay, he doesn't. I just wasted a bullet.
No, RE3R doesn't have that.
That's a pity. I never actually took notice of that. But that's a real pity. Look at that detail. Look at that gore. This is one hell of a remake.
Original save theme.
You know what, Capcom... Yeah, it does, yeah. It does. You know what? Capcom are the kings of remakes. Hands down. I know that every gamer has their preferred, you know, remake, you know, but just look at this. I mean, this was once a PS1 game. This is how Leon Kennedy looked like in PS1, yeah? This is how fucking characters looked like in the remake. So, well, to be fair, he looks a lot better in this costume, but point is, like, this is just a legendary remake, like. Oh, you bastard. That still scares me to this day. It's a good thing when you don't have good memory, because, you know, it's great when you don't have good memory playing horror games, because you still get jump scares. No matter how many times you play the game, you still get jump scared because you just don't remember. It's actually a very good thing to have, like. Leon sounds like he has a fucking a pebble in his shoe. Get out, we're closed.
Shit!
Go on. Get. Wind your neck in. Oh fuck. I'm not going to shoot her just yet. Because I'm going away from her, so. Oh, she's going to come in here, isn't she? Or not? Oh fuck, she is. This is new to the remake as well, by the way. My aim is just shockingly bad.
You bastard!
Oh, there's that headshot you were talking about earlier, Supon. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, when you shot zombies in the original. Now, again, back then, you know, that's what games looked like back then, and they were amazing. But when you shot zombies in the original, it was just a pixelated blob that just fall to the floor, like, you know what I mean? A bit of blood would pour out, like whatever it is. But look at this. Look at this, man. Huh? This is how you remake a game. Yeah? This is how it's done. Resident Evil is quality. You know? I should really go back and save my progress. But I'll take a chance. A record of events. You know, there is an interesting kind of Resident Evil game that could be made, and it could tell the events of the Raccoon City Police Department and how it all happened. Like one fateful day, you know, everything is going grand, and the next minute, like, you know, one of the detainees, you know, like get taken into custody, you know, turns, gets infected, and then just throughout the whole game, and you know, over time the Raccoon City Police Department gets overtaken by zombies. That would basically be the premise of the game, and you could actually play as Marvin. I mean, he's a fan favorite character. Get to play as Marvin, you know, leading up to the very end of the game where he probably gets bitten and Leon comes in and the credits roll and there's your game. What about that, Supon? Wouldn't that be great? So, September 25th. We're turning the station into a temporary shelter due to the massive sudden outbreak. All police personnel have been instructed to make the safety to the citizens... Okay, let's change it up a little bit. So, obviously, what happened is they took in citizens. The Raccoon City Police Department was a shelter. So let's say you play as Marvin and you go out into the street and you bring in a few survivors and you lock up, and then eventually from there, then, like, you know, people start to get infected. So again, Supon, like the story, like put it this way, the story of, to go back to Metal Gear now again, the story of Metal Gear finished with Metal Gear Solid 4. But from there, we got Metal Gear Solid Dawn Zeros and Metal Gear Solid The Phantom Pain. So the story of Resident Evil could easily end with Resident Evil 9, but continue, you know, by retelling stories like what happened in the Raccoon City Police Department, as an example. They could even tell the story of the Trevor family, George Trevor, the architect of the mansion, and what happened to him and his family, and trapped in the mansion trying to get out of these puzzles. You know, they could tell it in a different kind of way, like, you know, because obviously we were in the mansion in Resident Evil 1, but they could do it from the perspective of puzzles and trap rooms and escape rooms and stuff like that, you know. All police personnel have been instructed to make the safety of the citizens their top priority as we try to accommodate as many of them as possible. September 25th. One of the refugees attacked us in the middle of the night. So there you go, imagine this being a game now. Resulting in the death of one officer and injuring 3 others. The person in question was quickly restrained. We'd believe this was simply a case of someone snapping under intense stress. No, it's the effects of the T-virus. A mob attacked the station today, resulting in a number of casualties. A few survivors were able to make it safely behind the emergency shutters, but surrounded as we are, it'll be hard for any of us to escape this place. We're not sure we can fix... oh yeah, by the way, sorry, just sorry. In the movie Welcome to Raccoon City, they were making Chief... oh no, there was a quote. There was a quote from the director, and he said that Chief Brian Irons isn't evil. Suphan, do you remember hearing that? The director has literally said in his own words that Chief Brian Irons isn't evil. And yet, he says that Welcome to Raccoon City is a very true adaptation of the Resident Evil games. Well, let me tell you, oof indeed, let me tell you. Oh my god, Chief Brian Irons. Oh my god almighty, huh? He raped somebody.
Yes.
He attacked somebody. During the events of the Raccoon City incident, he trapped the entire citizens. During the Raccoon Police Department incident, he trapped the police officers in there. He cut them off from the outside world. He hunted them down like animals. He shot one of them in the back. He watched them crawl in agony and laughed. He was being bribed by the Umbrella Corporation to keep his mouth quiet. But hey, he isn't evil. You know, he just misunderstood. Oh my fucking god, man. You just couldn't make the shit up, like, could you? You just couldn't make it up. Few survivors were able to make it safely behind the emergency shutters, but surrounded we are, it'll be hard for any of us to escape this place. We're not sure we can fix any of our common equipment, so we remain cut off from the rest of the world. That's because of Chief Brian Irons. There was another crash on the west side of the station around 1 p.m. Actually, in this game, doesn't he slap Sherry as well? Doesn't he? Am I not mistaken? He goes to slap Sherry or something. He slaps Claire, anyway, I know that. 12 people died, and there was only a handful of survivors left. Everything is falling into disarray here. Imagine saying that your movie is a very true adaptation of the video games, and then going on record to say that Chief Brian Irons isn't evil. I mean, Jesus H. Christ. How could you say such a thing? How? Why? Police station, first floor map. And can I just say it as well, right? Everything I'm saying right now is actually constructive criticism. And it's up. Look, if you're listening to my words right now and you've heard me, you know, share my views and opinions on Welcome to Raccoon City, and you feel like I'm just a complete basher, I'm just a complete hater, that's fine, that's your opinion. That's perfectly fine. But I am giving constructive criticism. I am a huge Resident Evil fan. I'm very passionate about the Resident Evil series. It's pure passion. I would love to see somebody make a very good Resident Evil movie. I'm just giving constructive criticism. That's what it is. To show you where you're going wrong. Where I think you're going wrong anyway, at least. You know, that's what it is. Hey, fatso. Lay off the snacks. Trick-or-treating is over, bitch. Oh my god. No. Oh. Shit. Oh yes. Let's go, fatso. How the fuck is he still alive? bitch ain't standing now. What a quote from the original Resident Evil movie. I'm gonna go back and save my game. If I knew where I was going. Well, I can't go back because I came through there. I came down here, didn't I? Wait. I'm trying to remember where I came down. I dropped down. You. Okay, it doesn't matter where I came, but it's okay. Subhan, I have no ammo. So, Subhan, have I brought a taste of Halloween to you? I hope I have. I might be able to get some of this ammo here. Storage locker terminal memo. It appears that the keypad to the locker's terminal is missing a few keys. I am delighted to hear that. Again, happy Halloween to you, man. I was shocked to hear earlier today like that that Halloween isn't celebrated enough from in Pakistan.
Oh no ammo.
No ammo. I know. Hopefully, I think I can get some ammo here. So yeah, I was surprised to hear that. So I was like, you know what? Now I'm going to bring Halloween to you, and I'm glad that I managed to do that. I suggest that the person responsible for this mess find some spare keys and fix this right now. You know who you are, you bastard. Who else fuck it up? These documents that are scattered throughout the police department. They really give you an insight. They really give just personality and story to the police department and the officers and everything. The humor that these police officers would have engaged in. You could really tell a story there, like, you know. I mean, that could have been a movie. See, that's it right there. That could have been a movie. That could have been the fucking movie right there. You know, like, this is it. This is it. Yeah? This is it. You either have a director who goes in a completely different direction, yeah, like Paul Anderson, and says, let's have a character that's not from the games and let's make a story about her. Or you have a director that's like, okay, we need to get the mansion exactly like the mansion, but we'll have a Hispanic Leon. But why doesn't a director come along and say, let's make a movie about the Raccoon City Police Department incident. Let's tell the story of how the Raccoon City Police Department was overtaken by zombies and how Marvin and the other officers desperately try to survive. So it's a story of desperate survival at all costs. And Chief Byron Irons at the heart of it, trying to make their survival that much harder. Who's making that movie? Nobody. Because they're fucking idiots and they haven't a clue about the Resident Evil lore. They don't give a shit about the Resident Evil lore. They see a name, they see a Resident Evil name, they see a brand, they see money, and that's all they care about. That's basically it. So I am missing...
It's the Mortal Kombat movie but without Kano, sheltering.
I'm missing 2 and 3. So I can't open that. Can't open that. There's nothing in there that's already opened. I can open this though. No, I can't. Did I say there was no? Yeah, I can open that. It's a film. Not very exciting, is it? But at least I can open it. I can open that. Some handgun ammo. Some ammo Supan. Oh. Playing on hardcore, everyone, just a reminder. Hardcore does not mess around in this game. You really have to just, you just have to be good. You need to be good. You need to get good. Get good. Damn it. I really want that. But I don't have a 2 and I don't have a 3. So all you can get here is ammo and the expansion for your backpack. And in here, there was the shotgun and the shotgun shells, but you need a keycard that you get in the STARS office, I think. Oh fuck. Oh no. Oh my, I'm actually scared. I'm so scared. Stop moving so fast.
Son of a bitch.
My aiming is really bad, like, I have to say. Look, that's fucking terrible aiming. Oh shit. Oh, what? Yeah, suck on that. Motherfucker. Oh, lovely. I'm going to save my progress in here. So I'm looking for it. Wait. Can I barricade? Yeah, I can. Good luck getting through that, buddy. So one of the things you can do in the remake, as you just saw there, you can barricade windows to make it harder for, oh, listen to that. You want to hear a funny story about this save room? Some people call it save room, other people call it safe room. I will always call it a save room because it's where you go to save your progress. Funny story behind the save room music from Resident Evil 2. I was staying in a B&B, yeah, it was a B&B. I was staying in the B&B overnight, and below, no, it wasn't a B&B. It was a hotel, but underneath was a nightclub, and they were fucking playing music so fucking loud below me. I mean, it was pumping. The fucking pictures were coming off the wall. Like, it was that bad. The fucking room was vibrating. Man, it was like HD Rumble and fucking haptic feedback multiplied by 1,000,000. My room was literally fucking shaking. Right, that's how loud it was. It was terrible, like, terrible. But what did I do? What did I do? What did Green Hill Gaming do? I threw on my headphones and put on this full blast. And that's all I could hear, apart from the fucking everything shaking. And it relaxed me, and I fell asleep. So, I'm telling you, like, people say video games don't do any good. Well, got me to sleep, didn't it? Medicine benefits of herbs. Humans have used herbs to treat sickness and disease since the dawn of time. In this book, we will explore 3 such herbs native to the Arklay Mountains. Green herbs have the ability to heal basic injuries, while blue herbs have long been used to treat poisoning. As for red herbs, while they are visually appealing, they offer no medicinal benefits, also that was thought until recently. It's well known that combining herbs together produces blends that heighten the herb's effect, but it has been discovered that red herbs can play a big role when mixing properly. According to one doctor of Asian medicine, Mixing blue and red herbs together produces a blend that will strengthen one's constitution. I wonder. No. So I was thinking there. Truly, we have only just begun to realize the full potential of these herbs and their ability to heal the human body. Further research is sure to yield even more fascinating results. Fascinating stuff. Alright, what's my herb? Oh, actually, no, before we do anything. Jesus, Leon S. Kennedy is really out of breath. There's a red herb. See, it was worth the wait, wasn't it? But I'm actually not in danger anymore, I'm in caution. So what I'll do is I use this herb and mix these two. And I will put, well, I'm going to develop this first. So this is part of the puzzle, which is like very far into the game, so not really important right now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to the film contains evidence to not. You know. Why is this switch there? Actually, as a matter of fact, if we turn the switch on, does it mean you can't develop the photos? I wonder. Oh my god, 3 more ink ribbons, that's very good. And some gunpowder. But I don't have the thing for... Oh no, you have to combine the 2 gunpowders together to make the ammo. I was thinking, isn't in Resident Evil 3 you actually have to have something separate to make the weapons or something, I don't know. No, I'm gonna put this green herb into storage. I'm gonna keep the mixed herb. I'm gonna keep the gunpowder. Save the progress because I will be doing a lot on hardcore, that's for sure.
Have you played the Mario Party yet?
I am keeping it for my birthday, which is the 10th of this month. Hint, 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 hint. You can buy me. I don't know. Flight Simulator and an Xbox Series X. Joke, joke, joke. Now I'm actually, I am keeping Super Mario Party Superstars. It's my terrible Edge impersonation there that I'll never repeat. Yeah, I'm keeping Super Mario. Mario Party Superstars for my birthday. Damien actually bought it for my birthday, and again, thank you so much, Damien, for getting that game. It is the perfect present. I'm hyped to play it, but yeah, I'm like a big child when it comes to birthdays. I always hold off whenever I get something for a birthday or Christmas. I always like keep it until the day itself. I swear to God, it's just a tradition. I never broke that tradition. I don't think anyway. So yeah. Birthday present from Damien, thank you so much, and I'll be playing that on my birthday. And it really is the perfect game as well, like to play like on like a birthday, like, you know. And it's the first Mario Party game to have proper online, like real online, like no like kind of like a handful of mini games or a weird mode. The whole game is playable online, and more importantly, online with randoms, not just your online friends, but just anyone you can play online with, which is far, far better. So, I better put the ink ribbons back into the item box. So, gunpowder and herbs. Do you know what's really one of the few things that's really good about this game that makes it a lot more what's the word I would use, accessible, is the fact that I always talk about this, but when you're in an area you can check the map, and if the area is blue it means it's fully explored, if it's red it means there's still items to explore, and these exclamation mark icons will let you know like very important objects that need to be kind of interacted with, you know, like the locker's thermal and the weapons locker. And another thing as well, as you just might have saw there in the item box, is I have an item in the item box, this key here, and when there's a tick next to it, that will tell you that it's been, like, it doesn't need to be used anymore. I think you can actually discard it, actually. Let me just see, can I discard it, actually? Yeah, I can discard it. Oh yeah, speaking of keys, I actually got the collector's edition of this game, and it came with a collection of keys: spade, heart, diamond, and club, which is really, really good, actually. Okay, so let's get the heck out of here. I'm gonna head upstairs. Did I get ammo? Still have no ammo. Oh my god. Right, I'm gonna just... No, okay, it's fine. I thought that okay. I literally have no ammo. This is gonna be fun. Fun as in not fun. Oh, please have some handgun ammo. Oh my god. As I was saying earlier, I can have terrible memory when it comes to games, you know. But I'm telling you, like, it pays off. I always remember that. Shotgun shells. I don't even have a shotgun. What good is that to me? What I need is handgun ammo. More shotgun shells. Great. Give me handgun ammo. Come on now. What's that? Portable safe. Oh, I actually like these portable safes, actually. But they can be annoying, though. They can be tricky. Let's do it, though. So you basically have to press. It's like what's that game? That mine game, Minesweep. It's like Minesweep. Like, you basically have to keep pressing the buttons and kind of keep it up. It's kind of hard to explain, like, but. Alright, so see the way I got these two now, I gotta keep it up like so. Shit. Ah, shit. I just forgot it. And eventually, you get that, like, it reminds me of Zelda, the theme that kind of plays. So this is one of the spare parts. Okay, so I still have no ammo. Well, shotgun ammo, but it's completely useless to me right now. Okay. You can't dodge, actually. You can dodge in Resident Evil 3 remake, but you can't dodge in this remake. Oh god. Well, it's nice that I got a red herb, but what I need right now is ammo. So I'm playing on hardcore, as requested by Suphan, and the live stream is dedicated to him because I don't know, I just wanted to bring Halloween to him, so that's why. So, you know, Suphan requested, Suphan requested hardcore difficulty. And this difficulty is going to fucking kill me, but this is what it takes to bring Halloween to Supine. Let's do it. Sorry, I'm saying Supine, aren't I? Supine. Sorry, I'm getting tired now. I'm like getting tired when my vocabulary goes to shit. And I finally got a hang of it now. I just realised, yeah, that's what tired I am. I didn't even notice I got. I think we will be reading a document about Chief Brian Irons. I think so. Anyway, I'm looking forward to this. What is this one again? Let me see. Can I remember this? No. I'm going to see if I can predict it. Bam. I knew the first one, Cap, but I can never seem to remember this other one. Never mind. And this is where I think this is where Nemesis broke out, because Resident Evil 2 takes place after Resident Evil 3 in some parts anyway. First key. And as I said earlier, I actually have a replica of this key. The spade key. Oh God. Yeah, this is where the document is. So I mentioned earlier about Chief Irons, and how the director of Welcome to Raccoon City says that he's not evil. Well, we'll see about that. And again, he says that his movie is a very true adaptation of the Resident Evil games. Again, this is one of those Resident Evil games that I'm playing right now. Shit. Oh shit. That will have to stay behind for now. Look at this creepy fucking doll, man. Jesus Christ. Where's my knife? Where's my knife? Where's my knife? Where did my knife go? Sweat. Okay, this is a nice way back. I just save my progress. What? I am going to discard the red herb, which is a bad move, I know, but I'm going to prioritize ammo over health. This is where you have to get C4 and blow up that wall. But this is what I want to pay attention to. Okay, some guy's scribblings. This, spoiler alert, this some guy is Chief Irons. Now, again, bear in mind what I said. The director of Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City has stated, in his own words, that in his movie reboot, Chief Irons is not evil. Let's read this scribblings from Chief Irons. Damn those corporate assholes. They cut me off after all I've done for them. But if that's how it's going to be, so be it. I'm going to have a little fun of my own as the world goes to shit. Now, he doesn't mean fun as in let's play some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Nintendo Switch kind of fun. No. I boarded all those filthy pigs up in a steel pen and set some C4. All I gotta do is detonate it, and it's Cyania suckers. I can't speak. But it's no fun if it's over too soon. So maybe I'll give that one raving loon something to really squeal about. Yeah, maybe I'll give him a little toy and tell him, kill the guy next to you, and I'll spare the others. I wonder what he'll do. Yeah, a real Mother Teresa is Chief Irons. You yell about justice and pride, but now many times did you go against me? I was like, how many times did you go against me? Your own superior. Yeah, you're such a good cop. So good you had to die. So he kills cops. He's a cop killer. Man, is this fun. I need some music for this. Yes, Chief Irons isn't evil. You couldn't make it up, lads. I'm telling you, you just couldn't honestly make it up, like. And this is where he falls through the floor.
Leon, it's Marvin. I need you back here ASAP.
Are you okay, Marvin?
I've got something to show you. It's important.
Copy that. I'll be right there.
Oh. So I'm not going to shoot them just yet. Oh fuck. I almost running into this door by mistake. Actually no, I couldn't. Oh fuck. Let's go back. Oh, open the door. I'm in the wrong place, aren't I? Oh my god. Shit. Okay, now I'm in trouble. Open the door. Oh shit, man. Where the fuck did he come from? Taking that book with me. Hardcore is really hardcore in this remake, let me tell you.
There you are. Come here. Take a look.
Yes. I knew she'd make it.
You know her?
Yeah. Name's Claire. I came into town with her.
You can get to that courtyard. Through the second floor. East side.
I'm on it. Thanks, Lieutenant.
I am dead, lads. I'm dead. And I'm really tired in real life as well. But nonetheless, once again, happy Halloween to everyone watching this live stream right now. Especially Suphan. So it's cool that I managed to bring Halloween out here. What is the safe here, isn't there? I don't know the fucking... There's no way I will be able to remember the combination to that safe.
Have you watched any spooky movies recently?
I did. I watched... something about Nobody Sleeps in the Woods Tonight. Is that what it's called? Part 2. Very interesting horror movie. Very interesting horror movie, actually. Let's skip all this. Got my key card. Right, do I have to do something? There's... Oh! I need to... Shit. Okay.
What's it about?
It's about... See, I don't want to spoil it for you or for other people, but it's a horror movie, obviously. It's about this rookie cop, actually, interestingly enough. And he's a real, like, good guy. He's a real good cop. He wants to do good, like, you know, but he's not as tough as most cops, and kind of gets a bad time for that, especially by one of his colleagues. And one night, anyway, this rookie cop comes back to the station, and something is up, and there's these strange fat guys in the cell, and there's a woman as well being held, and the sergeant takes the woman to a crime scene of where all this happened, and all shit hits the fan from there onwards, and it just gets very interesting from there onwards. So if I say any more, I'm basically going to be telling the whole story. So that's the only way I can put it, really. Okay, okay, I'm going to get out of here for now. I could go on. No, I'm not going to go out there yet. Holy shit. What happened? No, I'm not going to go there just yet. I'm going to... Oh, I'm gonna get myself killed, but let's do it. God, I'm really tired. Just to let you know, it's 2 here in Ireland. 2:14 AM right now. Playing Resident Evil 2 Remake on hardcore difficulty.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's quite late. Wait, what the hell? Oh fuck. Oh god, wrong place. Oh, I'm dead. Dead, dead, dead. And that was the end of Leon S. Kennedy's tragic story. So that is going to do it for this Halloween special live stream where I was playing Resident Evil 2 Remake. I hope everyone enjoyed the live stream. I hope you had a great Halloween watching this live stream. And
Good vibes.
good vibes to you too, Chad. Good vibs to you too. And once again, so happy that I was able to bring Halloween directly to Suphan. Sorry, hopefully now we got to experience some, like, because I'm just shocked. I'm actually shocked. Like, I'm still shocked that like Pakistan don't really celebrate Halloween as much like as we do here in Ireland and, you know, America and in most of the Western world. It's a pity because Halloween's a lovely holiday. You know, it's fun. You know, it's fun to be scared. It's fun to be spooked. You know, so I'm glad that I was able to bring some spectacular content to Suphan. So thank you so much for watching this Halloween live stream. I know it's still technically Halloween in your neck of the woods, Chad, so enjoy the rest of your Halloween. And Suphan, if you were still awake, go back to sleep. Or go to sleep. Damien, thank you so much for watching as well. And to everyone else, I'm really gonna have to go to the whole fucking stream to see if I'm missing anyone. Basically, if I'm missing anyone else, thank you also for watching the live stream, and good night, and catch you in the next live stream.